So I used up pretty much the last of my perlite with my potting soil, and I broke open the bag of brick chips. Oops. I'm hoping this will be the same as some of the materials that bonsai folk use, like akadama and all that kind of stuff that they use. Price and availability, it's not something I can do readily, and looking for other alternatives that work. So I'm hoping these brick chips will do it because they're priced not too bad. So this will be the mixture that I use probably for a few plants, because I probably mix a bit much for soil. So that's what it looks like with the brick chips and everything in there. And we'll see how that does. And I'll have to play around with the mixture, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully it does what bonsai soil is supposed to do. I still have a lot of organics in there, but there's not much I can do about that for now. So I got the pot all cleaned out, and I'm going to use these in the bottom. Oh, after I kill this mosquito, I have to put my sleeves down. Just going to use these in the bottom, overlapping here, or maybe I'll just even rip them to cover the big drainage holes. Draining holes, I guess it's the same thing. Eh? Oh, I only need 2 of them if I open them up. So it'll look like that. And I know that this stuff drains really good. It was on top to stop the trees from drying out too fast. I'll just put some of this stuff in there right now. Okay, I can get this out of the way, and this out of the way. Bring this over here. Wind shut. Oh yeah. Even bring it down a bit. And we're gonna have a look at this little dude. Oh, look at a little, some sort of a growth in there. I don't know what that was. Okay, so since this basket is here, let me put that in frame so I stay in frame. Oops, I'm out of frame. That's good there. So I'm going to pop this guy out of the pot. Pot's broken anyway, so. Whoa. Hopefully I can do this whole thing getting eaten alive. Is that time of day. And this has always been super light. Look, the roots are just starting to grow. Isn't that crazy late? See, they're just starting. That's good. Take this tag out of here. Bothers me. It's funny, it's like this branch grew just to hold the tag. Light a pick or something. Even the picks aren't keeping the mosquitoes away. Well, this is what this is. And I really like it. Hopefully I get everything in frame for you guys. So It's got this really cool little trunk. You can really see it now. I just love that. And I want to keep both trunks, and I want to keep twisting it. I want it to do that. Because I think that's why I chose the tree. And that's my cat in a hat tree. This will be my whimsical one. Oh wow. Very thick in there. Lots and lots of pine bark in this one, or whatever bark that is. And because I'm disturbing soil, the mosquitoes are coming. So I'm not doing too much to the roots, just like the other trees, because I'm a bit late for doing that. I'm just bringing the top down so I can see where the root base starts. See a strangler root already. Try and get the foliage out of the way. Oh, the mosquitoes are biting through my clothing. Brats. Aww. Wet. I need a different tool. The one thing does it all tool right here. Kills mosquitoes, digs in dirt. Okay, so we're getting to some roots here. So there's more roots on this side higher up than there are on the other. Over here. But I'm starting to feel the trunk flare. Yeah, there's a... So this was up potted a couple of times. So there's roots coming out here and they drop down here. I don't know if you can see that. They come out and then they drop down right here, which tells me that it was in quite a small pot previously. And there's, I can't really do anything about it now, but it's because I'm late for all of this stuff. No roots here. Weird. Okay, so we have the root base starting here on this side and way down lower here on the other side. Hopefully you can see that okay. I might have to put the dog in the house. He's looking for his food way past his bedtime. Alright, so that's as far as we'll go today. There's lots of nice little feeder roots everywhere in here. So that big top root may have to come off at some point, but it does flow really nicely. And I can't see too much farther down. Ow! And this one here is one big jagged root that comes out and sort of goes up and sideways. But it's got a lot of feeder roots on it, and it's probably the one that's got all the roots at the bottom. I'll turn the light on here so you can kind of see that better. So this one will most likely have to come off, but it goes pretty far down there. I don't feel right doing it now. And strangler root there. So we have these roots here higher up, which will most likely come off because there's a really nice base down at the bottom here. You can barely see in there, but what I'll probably do is I'll leave those roots exposed and go from there. But it's really nice. It's got some nice flare. Like, look at this root coming down there. That's very nice. Yeah, very nice. So now we know, we'll just leave it. So this little tiny branch down here, I will remove that. There's my branchy ones. That's pretty long, but ooh. Oh yeah, that is so cool. It's definitely my cat in the hat tree. Bring it out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. I just love that. It's got a natural front there because it was laying on its side. And this part died off. But I want to see if I can keep the trunks, twisting. I think that'd be pretty cool. Just a fantasy little weird thing. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to turn this light off. I'm going to take the dog in and light a pick. I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this again. Get the pick going. And bring it closer here. My apologies if it ends up in the film. Okay, so this is as far down as we're going, and I would love to chop these roots off, but I cannot. Or I can, I'm sure I can, but I'm scared to. I am scared to do it at this time of year. I'm just gonna break it up a little bit. I see all those beautiful new roots at the bottom. I just want to make sure there's no dead space in the middle, which I'm finding a little bit of there. All this bark. Alright. That's what we'll do. I can probably toss some of this right back in with it. But we'll get her into new soil here. see. It's about the right height already there. Wowee! Oh, I just love this thing. It's so cool. Yeah. Let's see if I can get an angle. You can see in there. So it's up just a tad bit high so that I can leave these top roots exposed and they can maybe be redirected or die off on their own or whatever they do. We'll just add potting mixture in here. Howie. I should have my little screen hat on. Screen head cover. That thing worked really nicely. Okay. I thought I made way too much soil, but I didn't make that much too much. Just a bit too much. So, like I said, I'll have to play with the mixtures to get things correct. There. Well, as I water it, it should sink down. So I will trim some of the top growth. Ow. Maybe I'll bring you guys down. Let me reposition. Be right back. How's that? Not a good position? I gotta work fast now because it's becoming a war zone here. So some of this stuff, like the dead branches and stuff like that, well, some of them aren't dead. Well, this one's dead, but this one's not. But I'm gonna trim this stuff off. This is like a natural front, so I might as well keep it that way. We can see this cool structure under here that breaks every rule in the book. Oh, there's this branch sticking out here. I'm gonna chop that off, and I'll probably keep pardon me, I'll probably keep too much to begin with. But I definitely want a kind of funky cat in the hat style for it. I'm going to take this branch off. There's some dead stuff in here. This one here. Take that off. Oh, that was completely dead. Oh, there's lots of growth in there. I just want to make sure that it's airy enough, with the bugs being what they are this year. This branch is alive over here. Oh, that's that really long, part of that really long branch. What in the world? That mosquito was blocking all the light. This one here. We might start hearing some Canada Day stuff. I don't know if the township is actually doing anything, if they're going to be like the city or not. I don't know. So be prepared for that, just in case. So there's this branch here, and it's coming out of a very, very odd place. I'm going to that off of there. So there's another branch that's coming out forward, but it's contributing to all these really cool features. We're going to leave that. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm trying not to block the view on you guys, but my apologies if I do. So anything that isn't green and alive. Oh, come here, pick. You need to come closer. Okay. Oh, it's been one of those years. The sun's set, so they're magically out now. They're definitely not shoemaker elves. Do all my weeding for me. Oh. Okay. There's a lot of inside growth here I should get rid of. That's alive, that's alive. That's alive, but it's going too much in there. That's not alive. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you guys can see. Yeah, the branching is really, really strange in here, but I'm gonna leave the really strange stuff because it's kind of part of the charm of this oddball tree. But it still needs to be a little more airy than it is. I'm just following branches out and just picking off the dead bits, and I'll go at a different time when I can stay out here longer. And do a real branch selection. This one's growing from somewhere way back here. Take that off. Yeah, this pick is definitely not helping us in any way here. Okay, so this super long and lanky bit that had the tag on it, it's not following the growth of the rest of the tree. Like, it's not going down, it's going up. So I'm going to bring that branch back and let some of the smaller stuff grow in. I think there's no branching on there until way at the back. So I think I'm going to take it off at this crotch here. So that big long branch is gone. This one's probably from when it was laying on the ground. That's probably why it it grew like that. Yeah, it's not flowing. I gotta take it off. Maybe some of the other branches on there will replace it and flow a little bit better. This one is kind of low and weird, but it kind of goes with it. These ones are all okay. Oh my goodness. Turn the tree a bit. See, we can't even see in there at all. But I love this. I just love it. Even this super long one, I'm going to keep it anyway. Little rocket branch. We'll do a proper branch selection on a different day. These branches are all good, alive, and healthy. There's a little bit crossing, doing some strange stuff. I'm gonna remove that one. Right there. I mean, you can't get any stranger than this whole tree. There's one growing down here underneath. I'm gonna take that off too. There. Go over to the next one. Oh, and way back here, there's one kind of growing out of a crotch area there. I'll try and get that one off. Right there. There, that'll make it a little more airy on this side. Some dead growth up there. So that branch is okay. We'll bring this next branch down. It's almost like doing someone's hair. And you put it all up in a clip if you've ever seen women's hair being done. They clip a whole bunch of it up and then they bring it down a clump at a time. Basically what I have to do with this one, I guess. This branch comes from way over on the other side. But it's kind of fitting, I guess. A little bit more so you can see. There's a few that kind of cross in there. I think I'll take this one out. Right there. I don't know what that was, but and there's another one. There's another one. Hard for you to see. There's another one crossing right in here. Right there. That I'm going to take out. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Even I'm having a hard time seeing it now. There. There, that kind of makes it a lot more airy in there. I don't want to lose my big mop, but I need air circulation. So this one looks like it was either chopped or nipped by something. We'll just leave that. There's a dead branch here. Oh, it came out on its own. There's another one here. Oh, it's not quite dead. And there's some other ones here. Can take off. Oh, look at these branches. Isn't that wicked? That is so crazy. I just love this. It just, I don't know. It's so chaotic. And I think it's perfect that way. Little tiny branch up here I'm going to take off. Just growing straight up. This one here. Mosquitoes are biting my bum, and it hurts right through my pants. Okay, so way back here, like this whole tree's twisted. It's so cool. Oh, that is a whole live branch. Where does it originate from over here? Oh, look at that. Even the branches twist among one another. But for the sake of airiness, we're going to remove this one. Oh, I love these twisty branches. Just love these. Branch in here I gotta try and take off. Bring this one down, this one up, and we can reach it now. I'm running out of light. The camera light is not quite enough. There. Oh yeah. Now I can comb my fingers through there. Geez, when it gets dark fast. Alright, so there's a branch up here that's broken. Oh, bring you guys up just a little bit more. Seems to be broken off, so I'm going to cut that one. There's a few like that. Cut this one too. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, pick. Work your magic. There's a branch here that's going toward the inside. Right here in the crotch. Get rid of that. We're almost at the tippy top. Oh, there's a bunch of branches that grow right close together. I'm going to take this little one off, kill this mosquito. Those ones are all, this one grows, there's a tiny one here that grows back in. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I took that off. Turn it a little bit more. Oh, just have to stand up here for a second. Oh, we're pretty much back to the front. So the tree is much more airy now. There's a bunch of branches coming out of one spot, things like that, but we're just going to wait and let it grow. Keep its moppy appearance. And, yeah, that's that. But definitely a lot more airy than it was. There's one more branch in here. I can find where it originates. Oh, right back there. Come on, tool. You can fit. There. There we go. There, that's a little bit better. Maybe cut this one too. Right here. There. How's that? Is that the coolest little thing or what? It's my cat in the hat tree. Alright. So, I'm going to water it and get inside the house. Oh yeah, love that thing. Ow, ow, ow. Mosquitoes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be safe out there. Fireflies. The fireflies are coming out. And the moon is almost full. Cell phone moon is not the best thing. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Sorry, blowing the mosquitoes off. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Oh, what a night.